Her kitchen, it looks expensive. They can't afford that. But he said, but Kai, she lives in a regular old apartment. I can approach a girl like that. And you know what that did to me? It just motivated me.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got something pretty good today, man. We got cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya. But we got some sisters, man, out here running amok, right? We got a big old controversy, and for the most part, man, it's funny, right? It's funny, or at least it should be funny, and that's that. But somehow, some way, you gotta have you gotta have the sisterhood jump down the brother's throat because, hey, guess what? We have something that we like. Right now, once again, I never heard about cooking with Kaya until I saw it on Instagram, and I literally saw one video of a guy, I guess, recording his girl right, walking out of the room while he's watching Cooking with Kaya or whatever, right? And you're starting to hear a lot of people talk about how their girlfriend is getting upset because they're watching Cooking with Kaya or whatever. Right now, once again, she's just as basic as most of your women, that's on OnlyFans or that's, using their body, man, for some type of exploitation for some monetary gain. No different than the women who sit up here, man. I mean, and I used to, like, probably like about a couple of months ago, I saw a video where you had like a stream of videos of women cooking, but you really only see the body. It's like, come on, bro. At least with Cooking with Kaya, at least from what I've seen, right? A lot of her videos, man, she's like actually in the kitchen cooking. It's mainly on the food. It's like, okay, man, let's see what she's really making up. Before she even get to the food, she's doing all of that Cooking with Kaya. And the biggest reason why a lot of us men even like it is because the song is, her little intro is catchy. Like, I mean, come on, bro. Like, let's be real, bro. Cooking with Kaya is catchy. But of course, we have a lot of sisters upset. We have a lot of sisters jealous. Really, what it boils down to. So you have this sister here who is going to explain why men somehow, some way like Kaya so much, right? Now, the funny thing about it is, right, now we're going to have to insert Cooking with Jaya, right? What is this little frenzy with Cooking with Jaya? So now we do have sisters. Now we have sisters trying to push a narrative that, black men are trying to sit over here, man, and not mess with Cooking with Jaya and just rather mess with Kaya because because she's very easy. She seems like a ratchet woman. Let's just be real, because the way this woman is trying to break it down, where she's trying to be disingenuous, passive aggressive. Hey man, listen, I'm not shitting on my girl and nothing like that. She's out here making her money, right? These Negroes are broke or whatever. But the reason why your men don't want to deal with Cooking with Jaya is because expensive. Let's just put it that way. They can't afford her, right? You're right. We can't afford no fake butt and no fake stuff. I mean, like, just look at how she looks right now. Here's the thing. There is no issue between Cooking with Jaya and black men. But here we have black women trying to reel black men in, start some issues with black men because, hey, black men got something that they like. And, hey, I mean, once again, it's going to fade away. I mean, so once again, sisters making an issue out of nothing as always. But you're now trying to pull black men into some argument that we have or that we really don't care for. Now, hey, guess what? Now we're here.
So a man posted a video talking about Cooking with Kaya versus Cooking with Jai, and he said that men like Cooking with Kaya because she seems attainable. And by attainable, he means they can afford her. And by they can afford her, it means cheap. And no, I'm not calling my girl cheap because she is running them pockets. She is running them ragged. But what he's saying is, right, they cannot get a girl like Jai because they cannot afford her. They cannot afford the house that she's living in.
Yes, tell everybody what men are thinking. Tell everybody why men are sitting over here prefer Cooking with Jaya, who is more aligned to a natural body than Cooking with Jaya, right? Once again, when you look at Cooking with Kaya, I mean, her chest, I mean, it seemed like she probably got some implants, but for the most part, man, she seems very personable. Let's just be real. She's just very chill. I mean, she don't have no crazy editing. When you look at Cooking with Jaya, it seems like everything is edited. It's very white. And once again, there's no issue with that. Only women are. Once again, we're putting this all on sisters because only the sisters are making an issue with that. Not all your sisters, but only your sisters, especially on TikTok, they are making an issue with that. And another funny thing is the fact that this sister is on TikTok as well. This sister comes from TikTok as well, doing the same thing that a lot of your sisters, a lot of your women in general fight for. We want to be liberated. We want to be able to go out and do what we want to do. We want to be able to sit over here, man, and post our bodies and do whatever, right? That's what TikTok is for. So y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. And you have a sister who's doing that, and you have an issue. The funny thing is, man, see, here's the thing. If a guy was if you had men to sit over here and jump on Kaya and say, hey, man, you need to put some clothes on, man, this is some BS, yada, yada, guess what some of these sisters will say? Y'all need to mind y'all business. Man, this is a sister, man, that's thriving. She's making more money than y'all. She's this, she's that. But hey, guess what? There's one instance where you have men actually liking something, right? Hey, the song is catchy, and hey, she looks a little bit more realistic than some of your other women on here, man, who are big on TikTok with these big breasts and big butts. Like, come on, man. Like, when you want to compare the two, I can see why somebody would say, hey, Cooking with Jaya or Cooking with Kaya is more attainable. But at the end of the day, she still seems like somebody you can be cool with, somebody you can chill with. Once again, man, she's easy to attain. When you're talking about somebody cooking with Jaya, like, and this is where she tries to go into, hey, well, they can afford her. Nobody's trying to afford her. That's the thing about it. And once again, this is where our sister's mindset travels to, right? This is where our sister's mindset travels to. They think men want to sit over here and constantly spend thousands and thousands of dollars on a woman, man, that don't even care for them. Once again, man, like, especially a woman that's going to say she's independent, she don't need no man. But hey, man, guess what? I want to keep. Man, nobody want to hear that crap. Nobody want to hear that crap. But hey, let's go ahead and push a narrative here.
Her kitchen, it looks expensive. They can't afford that. But he said, but Kai, she lives in a regular old apartment. I can approach a girl like that. And you know what that did to me? It just motivated me. It just put a battery in my fucking back. Oh, now men are mad and men are dragging her, when in reality, men are the one that subscribed to her. Men are the one that made her $49 million. So if Kaya comes out and says, oh, I'm buying me a Range Rover, I just bought me a new house, because, men are running up her views and running up the traffic to her page, they're going to turn on her. They're going to turn on.
And there go your sister pushing narratives, right? Here go a lot of your women pushing narratives, being upset. Oh, well, man, we're not upset because, Kai wants to sit over here and, and she's over here making, her food. We're just upset that, y'all men are sitting over here glorifying her. You hear a lot of women say that she's basic. I mean, yes, we're basic people. And see, the crazy thing is, this is what we've always wanted. But guess what? Women don't ever want to make that change. As I always said, women rather complain instead of make the change. That's just a fact. Women rather complain than make the change. You can tell them, hey, here's my issue. This is all I want you to do. This is what I want you to change, man. And this relationship will go smooth as possible. But hey, guess what? Oh, well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to. It's like, man, just don't complain. Just make the change. But once again, this is just your rhetoric where, once again, how can you prove that, hey, guess what, guys don't want to deal with her because they can't afford her? For the most part, once again, some guys, and here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. If she does have tons and tons of money, once again, she's only killing her own options, right? She's only killing her own options because, once again, what guy wants to deal with women, man, who are high maintenance? Most of your men are 9 to 5. So guess what? The only guys she's really going to be able to deal with are your upper echelon. Those are the only guys she's going to want to deal with. So once again, even her argument is still invalid because, hey, guess what? Your average guy wouldn't even go for somebody like Jaya, but somebody would. The average guy would go for somebody like Kaya. That's just a fact. Look at the production. Literally look at the production. Man, look like, man, Cooking with Jaya. Once again, kudos to her. Look like she's on a freaking cooking show. Then you look at Cooking with Kaya. It's very basic. It's very chill. Look like, man, she'll make a freaking food for her nigga and go to sleep. Cooking with Jaya literally look like she probably make the food and then probably throw that stuff away because, hey, once again, we're just making it for production. Like, come on. And now a lot of people are sitting up here saying, hey, right? Well, the reason, I remember seeing this video. Hopefully I can pull it up. But she sits here and say, hey, well, the reason, is we're not jealous of her. Like, we're really looking at her because her personality is not even like that. Man, y'all damn near have identical personalities. The same sisters that have an issue with her are the same ones that would be defending her if it's any other day. Will be the same sisters that will sit up here, man, and act just like her, do the exact same thing as her. And the funny thing about it is, when you're looking on Instagram, a lot of women are sitting over here, once again, starting to mimic her, starting to cooking with whatever. So guess what? Cooking with Kaya started a trend for a lot of y'all same sisters that complaining. Stop it. I mean, it's just bitterness to the 10th degree. And my biggest thing is how this sister came from the same platform that a lot of your sisters and a lot of your women in general run. I mean, that platform is for women. In any other time, like I said, in any other time, man, women are defending that woman. Oh, she's living her life. She's this, she's that. But then, right, we start seeing this. Now we want to start saying, hey, man, she's basic, she's this, she's that. And these are the same women, man, that are mimicking her, right? Doing the same thing that she's doing. My thing is, if it's this easy to please a man, why can't you do it? Right? 3 S's: sex, silence, and sleep. Right? That's all a man wants, right? That's all a man wants. And it seemed like Kaya could give that. Now, of course, in the comments, somebody says, LMAO, nobody is hating on her. You let one broke dude make you feel good. Somebody else says 49 million. That don't even sound remotely true. Somebody else says, Kaya gives a more realistic type of girl who is down to earth, and I like her catchy song. Once again, that's all it boils down to. This is what a woman is saying. Kaya is just chill. Right. This is what, and when she's saying, hey, man, shit, hey, he is saying that Kaya is easy to attainable, is easy to obtain because she, because they're broke, they guys, once again, that's passive aggressive behavior. Once again, Kaya seems very chill. Nobody wants no boozy chick, man, that they have to freaking sit over here, man, and spend tons and tons of money on. If that means that I'm broke, then hey, it is what it is. If dealing with Kaya, man, means I can get to sit over here and chill, she get to take care of me. Like, come on, that's what men want. And like I said, the funny thing about it is men can tell you what they want and women will complain until another woman shows up and hey, guess what? She's a side piece. It seems like Kaya is cool being a side piece. She's a side piece. She does everything that you want her to. She'll suck your dry. She does everything you need her to do with no issues. Then you gotta run back to your damn girl, and then you gotta go home, listen to all the issues. Man, why I gotta cook? Why I gotta sit over here and rub your feet? Why I gotta sit over here and drain your balls? It's like, okay, fine, yeah, okay, that's fine. Cooking with Kaya. So someone says she dissed Kaya and exalted the other girl, and absolutely don't know either of them. Social media is outrageous. Somebody else says she's beautiful, has a great personality, and can cook. That's why men and women like myself love her. I'm just happy to see black men going crazy over a black woman. Once again, man. Now, this is not Kaya. Honestly, she might mess around and pull a dude off this. A guy might be like, man, I want to cuff her, man, just because once again she came on the scene with an audience already like her, with a backing by men. So if she can just, and this is just my opinion, if she can just continue, even if her past is crazy, which even though I wouldn't do it, but even if her past is crazy, I think a man will jump out of there and say, hey, well, let's go ahead and make this thing happen. You're already blowing up, you seem like, man, you're a good girl or whatever. Like I said, a lot of brothers love that type of energy, right? So, I mean, hey, once again, sisters gotta hate though. Somebody else says it's not cheap. She is a quality young lady because, for one, she cooks. It's obtainable because she will meet them halfway. She's not stuck up or bougie. She genuinely seems like a happy person and not jaded or bitter. Those are qualities men search for. Somebody else says, how you telling men what they think? The audacity. That's literally what it boils down to, right? Once again, this is why I say women push their narratives, right? I mean, hey, right? Somebody else says, they like Kaya because she's soft, not adorable. I've seen the other girl. Nobody wants that man. Nobody wants that manly woman. Somebody else says she could have been more wrong. We like her because she got the 3 F's: feminine, fit, and friendly. Somebody else says the math y'all come up with in order to hate peacefully is wild. That is the craziest one. And this is what you see on TikTok a lot. This is what you see from a lot of your sisters, man, who are feminists, or a lot of your sisters who, you know, dislike men on TikTok. But hey, guess what? They're calm with it. And this is your passive aggressive. They're calm with it. You know, black men, this, like, they will sit over here and put down black men, but put them down lightly. It's always putting them down. And it's, once again, it's sickening, right? It's sickening. And the way this system makes, the way she makes the video is just like, it's almost like, sis, you're forcing it. Like, stop it. Like, you're trying to force it. But let's go ahead and look at cooking with Jaya, right? Because once again, a lot of your women like to sit over here and say, hey, this sister like to say that she is more obtainable than cooking with Jaya. Well, first of all, when you look at it, and see, here's the thing, these women want to start this comparison. Now, granted, when you go on a video of a Pookie, guys, listen, a Pookie is sitting over here made a video between cooking with Jaya versus cooking with Kaya. It doesn't, I mean, hey, it is what it is, right? I mean, it makes good for his pockets, it makes good for it getting views to his channel, right? He's a Pookie. But regardless, you look at cooking with Jaya, right? You look at cooking with Kaya, she seems more natural than anything, right? She seems more realistic, right? The only thing that I can question is her chest. But outside of that, like people said, she's fit, she's friendly, and cheeks don't look fake. But then when you look at cooking with Jaya, once again, everything looks, everything almost seems like it's production made, right? Everything seems like it's behind a production, right? And once again, nobody's knocking that. But obviously, what are men geared towards? Women are geared towards cooking with Jaya. That's just a fact. Men are more geared towards cooking with Kaya because that's what we, right? That is what we like. And if the thing is that if that's what men like, why is it that hard to just do that? Jaya, and once again, this is no offense to cooking with Jaya, but once again, when you look at it, she looks fake. I mean, look at her waist. Like her legs don't even her thighs don't even match her calves, man. Her thighs don't even match her calves. Like, what are we talking about here? Once again, what are we talking about here? I mean, and once again, they both are pushing the same thing. But as we can see, man, hey, your women want to see your women who are like this, who are flashy or whatever, right? Who seem like they hold themselves to a higher standard when she obviously don't. I mean, she shaking that. I mean, look, like, come on, guys, she shaking tail all on TikTok. No different than cooking with Kaya. But here is the difference. Men like cooking with Kaya. They don't really care for cooking with Jaya. Sisters dislike that. That's just me. Do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel.